YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
You don't have to say it that loud, Angie. You don't need the whole city to know. Yeah, just not feeling good today. Just feeling tired. Actually, it may be a longer side effect with my second medication of the COVID shot. That's what I'm thinking. Just haven't been able to feel the same since that second shot. So it's just like just anything else. Just gotta bear with it. I don't know why YouTube always does this to me all the time. Just last night's video. When I was talking about the channel, I was doing the channel audit or channel checkups and all that stuff, and checking up on other channels, and learned that creators passed away a while ago, not knowing about it because I haven't been watching them for a while, and that. Well, ironically, like I said, YouTube done it to me again, basically. As of, you probably noticed this for over a week already. I activated something down below, basically. It runs like it's what they call super thanks, where it says the word thanks. That'll allow you to donate to the channel. If you really enjoyed the video or something like that, you can always donate to the channel through there. It's like a super chat in a way, but it's through edited videos. And I don't know why we became eligible for it. It's just news to me. Because I thought you had to have at least a minimum of 10,000 subscribers to be eligible for it, and we're nowhere near 10,000 subscribers. As we're filming this video, we're at 1577 as we're filming this video, and I just learned all of a sudden we became eligible for it. And also for a while I had not thought about it yet. I want to leave it to you guys just down in the comments down below, and that what do you guys think about channel memberships. But in order to do that, I gotta be on my ball, my editing, and what it is I can put up a video and then get an early release before the general public gets to see it. But then you have to pay like a monthly fee just to watch the video for an early release. So I'll leave that down in the comments. Should we have channel memberships or not? Leave it down in the comments. But the super thanks will stay. We'll say on. And when we do live shows, the super chats will be up and all that stuff. But like I said, donations are always welcome, but not necessary on this channel. Just letting you guys know that it is available. We do have PayPal, which is also available. If you want to donate to the channel, we encourage you to use PayPal because we see you get more bang for your buck through your creator than the super chats and super thanks. But like I said, it's your money. You spend it the way you want to, okay? But right now it is available. We're not really promoting it. Just letting you know it is available. Super thanks will be available for right now, as long as we stay eligible for it. That's basically what it is, and that. So, like I said, anytime I talk about the channel, YouTube changes something either for the good or for the bad. I also noticed after I was watching some videos last night, and if you guys are ever planning on a trip this summer to redo everything we did last summer, I'm just going to let you guys know prices did go up at some of the places we ate at, like Seagull's 1941 at the El Cortez. If you think you want that $14.95 prime rib dinner 24/7, guess what? It's not $14.95 24/7 no more. It's now $16.95 24/7. Yeah, beef prices went up too. You notice beef prices goes up, and that. I'm also noticing that it seems like every time we get a certain political party in the White House, you notice how the gas prices shot up and they blame somebody else for it. Well, that's nothing new. But yet, when we get another party in there, the gas prices drop, all of a sudden now everybody's crying because they don't like cheap prices. I love to get more bang for my buck, but when it comes to high prices, I do slow down on my spending too. So, yeah. What happens if the casinos got rid of all the penny slots? Well, guess what? I won't be going to the casino either. If they got rid of all the penny slots, because even some of those penny slots, my average bet was always been around $2.40. That's a lot of money, even for a penny slot. But yeah, it's just prices are going up, technically, in a way. But like I said, everything has something to do is, even the minimum wage. I'm just going to bring up the minimum wage issue. I'm going to tell you the skinny and the facts on minimum wage, because based on experience, okay, this is based on my experience and my lifetime, is this: anytime you raise the minimum wage, what happens to the prices that you pay outside when you get off work? Guess what? Those prices goes up. It always has, always will. Business 101. If you have to pay for higher labor costs, how you pass it along. You charge more to your customers. So now customers are saying, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not paying whatever it is for a little thin hamburger you can barely see and taste. And you're paying labor, higher labor, and you're cutting labor on top of that, and you got these kiosk machines that makes your orders, and it's like you take forever in that. But yeah, based on my experience, every time you raise the minimum wage, I can see a cost of living increase if they would just pass that. But when it comes to minimum wage, and people think they can live on a good style, you think you can raise a family on a minimum wage? They're fooling themselves. Basically, it's always. I had a couple kids that I used to work with, and they were like in their 20s. They just turned like 18, 20 years old, and guess what? They found time. They went and learned the skill, and then boy, when they learn the skill, now instead of working a minimum wage job, they're working a job that they make them about at least a minimum of $20 an hour on up, with benefits on top of that. So at my age, learning the skill at my age, I should have thought of it years ago myself. But like I said, I'm paying the price eventually. I think we'll all pay our price in the long run, but it's just, when it comes to Social Security, retirement fund, Social Security, basically, comes down to is this: I see too many older folks has to work a part-time job just to make ends meet, even on Social Security. Saying Social Security was a retirement fund. Why do these financial experts always insisted? This is for you younger people out there. Take my advice. Take a financial advice, basically. Forget what I do here on the channel, okay? Let's leave that alone, okay? I know we went to casinos and that is not the proper way to invest money, okay? We know that. But that was my form of entertainment to share with you guys. But when it comes down to the brass tacks, if you guys are going to start a minimum wage job, have an idea to save at least 20% of your income. Set aside, they said 20%, set aside. Automatically set 20% aside every paycheck, basically. And you'd be surprised how much money you save over a year. And just save it and save it and save it and invest it to something so you're financially sound later in life. Then learn a skill too. Like there's a construction worker going by right now. I bet you I can't drive that thing, but he's driving. I bet you I cannot drive that thing right there. I can drive a car, but I bet you I can't drive that or operate that. So that's a skill right there. Yeah, that's a good skill to learn. Construction's always a good skill. Pays real good. Sometimes it's seasonal, sometimes it's year-round. It all depends what they're doing and that. So, and you know, guys who did the siding, the guy who did all the siding over here, I can't. I bet you, I'll guarantee you, I can't do that either. and that. So you have to respect the people who has the time to learn a skill and do it right and apply it. Right now, our bank accounts that we have is in good shape. Almost didn't happen. That goof up this past weekend. I left one of my ATM cards in an ATM machine, but luckily it went to a full safety mode on that card, so no one didn't took advantage of that, which is good. The technology has improved in that area and that. So, like I said, I have people. When I make a video, we make it that day of the time, and just have to, even with me of common sense. When I see somebody's video that just went up, but yet you see gas prices that dates back 2 years ago, because it may be what it is. Maybe it's a re-upload of that video because people are, for some reason, losing their creative juices, and they decide to re-upload an older video and call it a fresh video. I don't know why people do that here on YouTube, but they do it anyway. That's another reason why I kind of turn off on those channels when they start doing that. And that if I had to re-upload a video, which we have done a couple times because either YouTube flagged it for some reason and we had to alter it. We had to go in back to the editor to alter it and re-upload it again. Or it just got, for some reason, it got mistakenly reported and we had to take it down, and all of a sudden we re-upload it again and nothing happens to it. Basically. So it's just one of those things that happens when we have to re-upload a video. But sometimes a lot of people, it's just re-uploading their old content because they think they can get fresh views that way. See, that's why we have that's why I like to monitor my top 200 videos, because I have seen a video that's been around for a couple years, never made it my top 200, and all of a sudden, here it is, about 3 years after an upload, all of a sudden, now it appears on my top 200. So, yeah, some people will look at older videos on their own. So there's no need to re-upload it, because they'll find it eventually. Because I'm seeing I see YouTube is now promoting older videos on some channels. So to say, hey, remember this? Remember that? Yeah, we talked about it the other day too. Okay, like I said, I just did this video early in the day. I'm just about ready to go take my nap before I go into work. So I'll just wrap up the video right now. Angie's busy watching her videos, since basically watching her favorite channels. I'll watch my favorite channels if I'm feeling I'm up for it. For right now, I'm just ever since I got that COVID shot, I've just not been myself lately, and that. So I've been tired, fatigued. One day I'll have a lot of energy. The next day I just don't have the energy. And with this heat and humidity, and now with my COVID shots and my negative reaction to it, Angie's just fine. I mean, she's doing cartwheels and all that stuff, and she goes in a booster in a few weeks. She goes in for a booster. And it's just crazy that she's not affected, and she's on asthma medicine. I'm not on no medication, and it's hitting me like a ton of bricks, basically. And she used Moderna. I had Pfizer. And some people will use, some people will just react differently to it. So it does happen. And that. So right now, I think I'm just going to take an extended nap before I go in. We're just going to wrap up this video. See you guys later. Probably tomorrow. Might head out for a little bit, depending on the weather and that. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Please like, share, subscribe. Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget the subscribe button, notification bell. Yes, our city flag is flying high. It's just, we need to decorate our patio a little bit more. But like I said, we're going to see what the rest of the neighbors are doing with theirs. All right, we're out of here. See you guys later.